South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. It's a rematch of one of the great NFL playoff games of all time. The Chargers and Dolphins underway from Miami. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Come on, back.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Tua, flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Now Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up and make those throws, and he did that.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Tua now on first down. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. It's Eckler again. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know at times today's NFL sure feels like everything's about the guy throwing the football. But when you got a guy who can run it and move it and gain this type of yardage, you'll take him each and every time.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this one too low.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A short kick taken at the 18. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of the game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Jalen Phillips, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
Yeah, and you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Herbert's throw into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett from 19 yards away. And the Chargers are back within a score. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Chargers 7.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Here we go.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Ready. Hey. Black open.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one 36 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Mostert. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That's ready.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. One more time with Mostert. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. They'll run with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger drive about to get going. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go. And now off to the races down the right side. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On the set.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Drill 52-6. Level. Set.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Caught by Wilson. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Hut. Field black. Field yellow. Ready.
On play action, here's Tua. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
3-3.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Black shot. Set.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. They run with Mostert off the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this 2nd half, and they trail as we get back underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Boy, 30 more yards and another 1st down.
Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Again, Herbert. Caught by Allen. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Third and 2, Herbert. Give him another one right back to Allen. He's going to pick up the 1st down and then some. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dolphins 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
38. Hey, check
From the gun, it's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. A short kick taken at the 18.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? Right? 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your man.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert throwing left side. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And now look at him go. The 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready, set.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Hey,
Now receiver in motion left.
faster, faster.
Mostert will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when you look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Eckler going to get it again on second down. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Now Herbert. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Boy, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Herbert to throw. Big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turn.
Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown.